It's another TvT. Hope y'all are ready. Because I know I am. Thank you for the short break. I hope y'all enjoyed that highlight video. Let me know if it was too loud. I can't hear it in my headset when it plays, but the sound does go through OBS, so I don't actually know how loud it is. I just cross my fingers and hope it's good. Alrighty. In the top right, in the orange, he is BadNikton from Born Gosu. I have seen his name before. I know nothing about him. Let's quickly see if he's one of the people I have been given notes on. No. No, it is not. And his opponent in the bottom left, who's also not someone I've been given notes on. Of the 43 players, only a handful. Where I give only a few of you were special enough. Just kidding. We all love you all. It's the Blue Terran DeathIsAwe. And no proxies, man. I have not had to drink maple syrup once yet. We may have to change the conditions of drinking maple syrup. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes there have been times on streams where I have to drink it so much that I just feel gross. I just feel absolutely disgusting. It took me over a year, but fun fact, this was the first maple syrup bottle I ever finished. Look at it. 250 milliliters. Now, yes, they're like, but Canuck, there's a little bit of bottom. You can't drink that. It doesn't come out. It, like, coats the side when you try and drink it and then doesn't come out. So, it counts. It counts. I promise you it counts. Okay, Reaper expand out of here, and we'll have a Forge expand. Ooh, actually, wait a hot minute. Ooh, DeathIsAwe. He might be in a little bit. BadNikton. This is looking like a one base all in. I like this, guys. Why do I say this? Because one, he's going for a factory before his CC. Now, normally that could be just a factory expand, but he took both his gases and was mining from them significantly earlier. And he built the second depot to block out the scout of DeathIsAwe. So, things could get a little spicy. Things could get a little spicy. Little spicy, guys. So, we'll see. We'll see. There's the starport. Okay, yeah. He's going to start a tank. He's going to be going for it. This is a one base all in. Okay. So these are really, especially against Protoss, guys, this build is so good. It's so hard for the Protoss to respond properly because they'll either freak out, do the wrong thing, they'll either not respect it enough and not build enough units, or three, they won't control their units properly. I died to a guy 1,000 MMR below me because he did this to me. And I didn't control my units well. I had a decent enough response, but I didn't control my units right in one fight, lost everything, because you build, okay, he's building a medevac, a little deviation. One medevac at most. Now, get Liberators. Liberator, lots of Liberators. The tanks and the Liberator zone, you bring some SUVs to build some bunkers, and you just kill them slowly. Just push and leapfrog your way forward and just kill them. Get them, dude. Absolutely annihilate them, I do declare. Absolutely annihilate them. Okay, but oh wait, no, oh, sorry guys, I just had to quickly message to Vader something. I know, horrible time to do it. My apologies, my apologies. Okay, we're back to his. Okay, so wait, no, he's not doing the build. He's doing a doom drop. I will reserve judgment until I see it. There are Marines in position. A scan goes down, but the Marine. Oh, the Marines are leaving. They almost did. No, they're not leaving. Oh, that. Okay, the Marines, they're coming back, and but here come the medevacs. The medevacs going into the middle, but right in the range of the siege tank. The siege tank getting beautiful smash damage on absolutely everything. One of the siege tanks falls, the other one falls too, but not before the other siege tanks falls. The Marines now in good position in range of the production, able to cut off reinforcements. An auto turret does fall. A Cyclone is attacking here. The medevac's doing a really good job, but it's only down to 4 more Marines. The Cyclone isn't going to be able enough. 3 Marines left. The Cyclone getting repaired at the same time. 2 Marines versus the Cyclone getting repaired. The lock-on goes down, and 1 Marine is not going to be enough to take this out. Oh, so it goes away. So BadNikton, I don't think that was worth it, buddy. I don't think that was worth it. Ah, close. That was a rough spot to go down with the siege tank able to shoot at everything there. Had he gone even just right here and siege up the siege tanks out of range, the siege tanks might have been able. Siege tanks right here as everything comes out. That'd been so hard to deal with. Ugh. Okay. So now we have DeathIsAwe in such a good position. He held that attack. He's so far ahead economically. He's got 49 workers to 27. He's heading on to 3rd CC, 2 more barracks, 2 engineering bays, stim, and is just moving and grooving. BadNikton, though, is playing in the right way. Awe? It's pronounced DeathIsAwe? Oh, interesting. Okay, so BadNikton is now going to move out again. And he's going to try. BadNikton is going into mech. Now, mech is hard when you're at an extreme economic disadvantage, but he's been building up well behind this and has the chance to take out the 3rd CC. We'll see if a repair gets in on it in time. Oh, okay, there are Vikings coming here. The siege tanks, though, yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, the Vikings of death is, oh, no. Oh, the Vikings were attacking the medevacs. Now, the medevacs of BadNikton don't really have a lot of longevity, as BadNikton is going for mech. He's going to go and drop into the main. The tank here versus 3 here. No, move commit. Not the move commit. Just attack. Okay. I get what he was trying to do, trying to move out of range, but you just got to A move in that situation. But that's just kind of experience and game sense. But now that he's taking that out, this is a really great position for BadNikton. He has air superiority. His tanks are already sieged up. These siege tanks are going to die. They're going to get 1 shot off, but then die. 8 SCVs are going down. It's on top of the production. Everything that charges out, and they're just going to get such cost-efficient trades. Look at the Marines all dying as they... Just all dying here. The Vikings now going to land. The boys have been pulled. This is so much carnage. 38 SCVs have gone down. 5 of the SCVs are getting on top of the tanks, but SCVs fighting tanks is never a good thing. And in order to clean that up, 44 workers go down. Now we do have triple CC, but one of them isn't an orbital and is almost dead, but he's down to 18. He had over a 20 worker advantage. Oh my gosh. I'm so... just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not leaving. Javader, don't fire me. Don't fire me already. I know him. Don't fire me. I wasn't actually leaving, but oh. Oh man. Well, BadNikton. You genius devil, you hot. Dang. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we've got another push. Now, the army supply is still even. BadNikton. Checking to see if third base was here. Did he scan to see? He does not know that it was moved there. He scans to see the army. And he's going to try and engage. What upgrades does he have? As for upgrades, he has none. Hellion's going to try and move in here, distract some of the shots. One of the siege tanks gets taken out. Another one nearly taken out, down to 9 HP. The air superiority is in DeathIsAwe's favor. That is so many Vikings. But there are so many tanks on the side as BadNikton. And the Marines have to be so careful. They're not engaging where you want to. Oh, and the siege tanks can start to leapfrog forward. A scan goes down, allows this tank to shell off and get the kill for BadNikton, and now the tanks are able to zone out, but the Vikings, they're landing all on top of the siege tanks. The siege tanks have to unsiege and attempt to attack. Who is going to be able to win? I think there's too many Vikings. The Vikings with their plus damage versus armor are able to take out all of the siege tanks and then snipe that last Viking coming in, and BadNikton down a bunch of army supply and is going to have to back off. Some very painful trades on both sides. Both players just taking enormous hits. We're only 12 minutes into the game, and there's almost 20,000 resources lost. I actually don't know if that's a lot, but it feels like a lot. And that's what, it doesn't matter what it should be, it matters how it feels. And it feels like a lot. Remember that, kids. It's not about the truth, it's about how you feel. Okay, back to business. I still can't get over that 44 workers dead. But otherwise, army-wise, it's been even trades. Like, those workers are honestly the big differential. And DeathIsAwe. I need him to finish the cast first. You can't fire me while I'm on the job. Just only after the job. Only after. That's how it works. Now, the Viking count, it's still in DeathIsAwe's favor. It's so hard to come back. Now, a lot of these Vikings are damaged and bruised, so theoretically, it can be evened up. Okay. So now the Viking War has begun, and yeah, no, it's just too much. But there are Widow memes. I don't hate it. With the amount of Vikings going over the tanks, Widow memes can really make the difference. Scans and counter scans going down. The Vikings playing with fire, going around the edge of this Widow Mine's range. And both players in this kind of stalemate position. But ooh, I just, okay, yeah, that's dead. That's dead. Okay, so this is looking like a stalemate here. For some reason, oh no! Oh no! This, I do this too. He accidentally hit the lift button. He hasn't realized. He has no income. His SCVs are all, oh, it's a disaster. Look at the idle time just ramping up like a madman. Each SCV not doing anything counts a second. Okay, now he's realized. He's realized. He's sending his boys back to work. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Don't float them away! No! No! He put the rally. No, he doesn't realize. Okay, he has to. Okay, he realizes now. Oh no! Oh, and BadNikton scans and sees him floating. He's like, "Oh, flip! What is this boy doing? He's going for a fourth, but why would he float it over here?" So that's gonna. The mind games are gonna get him. But oh Oh my god. Oh. I love Platinum players so much. Y'all are a blast. You're so fun. You're so fun to watch. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, and the minute delay has come through and y'all can see it. Phenomenal. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. just a random widow mine here, because why the heck not? Okay. Okay. I don't even know what to say. Scans go down. He sees the edge of the army. Both players on even army supply. 55 Marines. Oh, but BadNikton, he now has the Viking advantage. He's building 4 at a time. 3 tanks. Goodness gravies. Mech. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, okay, guys. TvT. These games are always so long. That. Okay, Widow Mine's trying to be sent out to scatter things, and they will scout, but at their own peril, giving their lives for ire. Army shifting back around here for BadNikton. But the siege is here first for DeathIsAwe. DeathIsAwe firing first. But the Viking War, this time, DeathIsAwe, a little unprepared there. Now the air superiority does go to BadNikton. A lot of these Marines get healed up, good. And it's a stalemate here. It's a stalemate here, folks. Vikings trying to flank. And actually, we'll land and snipe half the tanks. Tank's a little bit faster, so we'll run away. But nicely done by BadNikton. Okay, so both players just will have to stare at each other angrily for the time being. We'll see which one loses patience first and tries to blast his head through the other. Is there stem? Okay, there is stem. Wait, I knew that. What the heck? I saw them stem. What are doing, Canuck? What are doing? Okay, we now have liberators on the way. Little Marine hit squad trying to come in here. We'll be able to take out an annoying amount of units. It's not that big a deal, as there are 5 factories. Oh, he should add on more factories. Well, I guess he's going into Sky Terran. How many starports does he have? Only 2. He needs to add on one of more or both. One or more. That didn't make any sense. He needs to add on more production facilities of factories and or starports. We got there. We got there. 5th base being added in a funky spot. Another base being added on here. So we're moving towards a 5th base for BadNikton. We are moving forward to he's gonna go into a 5th base here, but as we pass the 19-minute mark here on Everdream, neither player showing that they are in a spot to win. Now, something BadNikton is forgetting is upgrades, and we have 3-3, 4/7 of the way done for DeathIsAwe. We do have a drop, killing 6 SUVs, and going to be able to kill the orbital, actually. Army too far out of position, and these superiorly overstimmed Marines, who will most likely die. Oh, are they not even gonna? No, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. They're just gonna fight. Not gonna kill anything because literally a breath of wind kills them and their all the way down to their grandchildren with how overstimmed they were. That base is about to complete. Now we have the sensor towers going on down. Now that did give. I don't know. With mules, the income advantage is always so screwy. Okay. So now we have this coming in. We have a lot of Sim Marines kind of getting trapped here, but the siege tanks finally sieging up, and oh my goodness, the carnage! Everything's just dying! Oh no! Oh, all the ground forces of BadNikton eventually do get cleaned up, but now the Vikings hit the deck. Houston, we have landed. And landed Vikings against planetary. I'm like, that's not something. Oh, we've got push-ups happening. Houston, we have liftoff and landing. So much height. Banks for both players to bunker proportions. Vikings are going to land here on the production. We do need more production from both players. I severely think. But at the end of the day, it's even. Because why the heck wouldn't it be? We got 3 tanks chilling over here. We got 4 Vikings over here. A few more tanks over here. This is targeted planetary, oversaturated gases. This is a party. Okay. BadNikton's remembered upgrades. He did it. He did it. Yes. Good job, man. Well, you remembered one of them. Where did things go at the bottom? Well, fun fact. If you ever want to just make the whole screen the view, when you're an observer, Control W takes it away, and then you can just see everything beautifully, and then Control W again. Boop. It's all back. It's just a fun little feature to help see the action just completely have maximum amount possible to be seen. It's fun. I like it. I am, of course, not a professional. I don't do everything perfectly. I forget things and I mess up. But a big thing I've been trying to work on lately is my observing skills and improve it so it's smoother. You see more things, and I give you better camera angles of different stuff. A big thing that I've been trying to do is on the action, like when all those Marines were dying, try and zoom in on it. I've been slowly getting better. It's a lot of it's the biggest thing is just remembering. And I have a very, I remember so much, but I also forget a ton. So we just hope. But this base, the third base, potentially going down. Siege tanks sieging up. Marines trying to get in, but oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But the Viking count is this time in favor of DeathIsAwe. DeathIsAwe. Ignore the idle SCV time, guys. Ignore it. Ignore it. It doesn't exist. But that is a lot of tanks. I don't think Vikings landing could help with that. Tanks just moving forward, not even caring about sieging up. Just moving to victory. Okay, now some of them are going to siege up. The Vikings hit the deck. But I think DeathIsAwe will just have enough to hold yet again. Because why the heck not, right? Okay, so this is a situation I like to call. I only recently discovered this phenomenon where both players lose the fight. It is possible, ladies and gentlemen, for both players to lose the fight. How many? You're only working on 5 barracks at the 24-minute mark. DeathIsAwe, buddy. You need more production. Look at your bank. Look at your supply. Build more buildings so you can build more units, because more stuff beats less stuff, though your economy is absolutely ridiculously good. 82 SCVs. Though I think you're oversaturated on a few places. What's yours? Yeah, you're a little over here. Oh, okay. Well, what are our upgrades? We got 2-2. BadNikton eventually got to 2-2. You got there, guys. Everyone, round of applause. Oh my word, how many mules is that? That's like 6. No, it's 5. It's only 5. How many orbitals you got? 9 orbitals! But only 5 factories and 2 star parts when you're going mech? Bruh! These players, they need to change their We have the random we have the random 25-minute switch into mech. It has to be for Thors, right? It's just the Thors to help deal with the Vikings. And to tank against the tanks, I suppose? Okay, he also needs to chill on the workers. When you have 38 out of 14, when you've already mined out a mineral patch, and you're at 95... I don't even want to look at the idle time, but we're going to. Okay, hide it, hide it, hide it. Get it. Oh my gosh! That is 5 scans! He literally scanned a quarter of the map at once. Oh my word. I actually have scans, just the way my hotkeys are set up, on rapid fire, so when I win a game as Terran with friends, I'll just rapid fire scan them. It's really fun. But this drop, killing 12 workers and a command center. Vikings hit the deck. Tanks coming in. Everything dies. But at what cost? I want to say DeathIsAwe is ahead. I really want to, guys. But there are 16 tanks. And 33 Marines. When there's literally half the... When your Marine number... When you divide it by 2... When you could divide it by 2 and that's the number of tanks your opponent has... Yeah. That's a Pepega situation. I do appreciate the consistency on the 4 out of 3. Let's see. How many bases are 4 out of 3? 1. Those are out. 1.5. 3. Okay, we'll count refineries. 3. 4. Only 4! Okay. He took it down. 4 scans. Finally finding the army. Not like there's anywhere to oh! You had to scan it. You knew where it was, but you had to scan it to see it again. Just to flex. Because how many... You have, okay, you're down to 8. Only 8 orbitals. Having just orbital after orbital after orbital is so much fun. But ooh, guys. Look at this hologram. It's of a fusion core. Is this for ranged liberators? Is this for battle cruisers? It's for battle cruisers. Let's be honest here. All right, and as we approach the 30-minute mark of this first game of this TvT, we're sacking SCVs, but they find no one to kill them. Honestly, I wouldn't kill them. If I could be annoying, oh my gosh, guys, look at the Venn diagram of vision. Like they just see everything. Now only 3 orbitals on the side of DeathIsAwe is a little bit of a disadvantage, but 25 Vikings, 24 tanks. It appears that BadNikton has forgotten that he has 2 armories and that he doesn't have +3 mech weapons. But that's okay. Okay, here do we get the big attack? Oh, DeathIsAwe sieged up first, but there are more tanks and way more Vikings. It's so many of the tanks are in the back. It's just explosion. The Marines just kind of running back and forth, going, I don't know how to not die here. One of the medevacs accidentally gets loaded up. And like I just like this the fusion core actually get made. It did! Yay! And we're at a Mexican standoff. There's nothing over here. There's something here. Both these players. so silly. You guys thought PvP had problems. But TvT. My gosh. Like, this is really hard for bot players to control, if you think about it. Like, a lot of it is sitting around, but when you break it down, like, you have to think about where your tanks are versus his tanks, where you can move into, where you can't, how to move into an area, watch scanning to make sure you can hit his tanks that can potentially hit yours. Okay, so BadNikton now lands the Vikings on top of the production. This is a really good move. It is going to prevent reinforcements from coming in. BadNikton might be able to finally build himself elite. No, he loses a lot of Vikings. Yeah, he kills a little bit of production, but he did not get nearly enough damage. He's going to try and come in here and break some of his siege tanks. He was able to kill one of these. Now it's just 4. Vikings are going to hit the deck, try and kill them. They're going to get 2 with the help of this one. Can they get the 3rd? No. We added on more production. Oh my gosh. These dudes. I don't even know what to say. All right. DeathIsAwe is going to try and push him back now. He's going to be able to snipe a couple tanks. Moving back, but as soon as he siege tanks siege up, like, oh, he actually doesn't even need to. These Marines just die. And now look, we're back the other way. Back the other way they come. It's another counterattack to the counterattack to the counterattack. Where's the scan and the counter scans? Okay, we have now mixed it up, and oh my gosh, he's building more production. Hallelujah. He might actually be able to spend his inconceivable bank at two battle cruisers at a time. BadNikton, get more upgrades, get more upgrades. And DeathIsAwe, I also think you should get another armory and more up. Where is your armory? Okay, there's the... Oh wait, no, where's your armory? Armory. Did you lose it? Or am I blind? Just scan. Oh, he lost it. Oh yeah, look at that. He lost it. How about that? Okay, Yamato. 2 BCs at a time. Scans. Scan. So many scans. Alright, well, we're going to 4 battlecruisers at a time. However, wait, what's in this medevac? A tank. Nice. We are building 4 Vikings at a time. So, but this does look way better for BadNikton. Now, I've said that many times, and I've said things look way better for DeathIsAwe. Because why not scan right there? Why the heck not? These dudes. These dudes. I need to go pee again. How are y'all doing today? Okay, with the battle cruisers, I think we'll finally reach our end. keep scanning each other. Oh my gosh! Stop scanning each other! This one drop is gonna do more damage. There's SCVs killing your command center. Yamato! Use flip. Stop scanning! Stop it! You're not allowed. No, no more. No more. Not allowed. That's the most unnecessary Yamato I've ever seen. Just stop. Do something. Here we go. Here we go. Yamato, you can do it. They're attacking. They did it. They did it. That is not when you're supposed to use Yamato. Okay, there's 9. Okay, 9 battle cruisers games. BadNikton. F2 A move, buddy. F2 A move. Cause how many missile turrets are there? Are there any? I don't. No, no, there are none. But DeathIsAwe is building 4 Thors at a time. These SCVs are still here. Okay, he's trying to build missile turrets. I don't know if the Thors are going to be out in time, though. Honestly, even though Hellions would be one of the most useless units right now, it would spend some of BadNikton's money. Okay, okay, okay. And the Thors are out. But, I actually would have preferred them to stay on AoE damage, but here we go. Thors coming in, getting picked up. That's just so many. 9 battle cruisers, the damage output of so many. Finally. I am so sorry for that. We have fixed the stream quality. We've fixed the stream internet. Ugh. Guys, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. This has never happened before. I've never had this problem. I don't know why this happened, what happened. I don't know. I am so sorry. I feel very bad, and hopefully all of you can forgive me. That is a very unique problem. Okay. Okay. We've got another SCV. We've got an SCV scouting. Okay, let me guys know. I mean, I have phenomenal Wi-Fi at my house. I unfortunately am not able to have wired internet in my room. Now, if this is another 30-minute TvT, I will be mad, but this is 2 barracks outside. Oh, it's a third. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, apologies for not being on 1080p before. Something I forget, because I don't often have to do this setup, but since this is the first time I'm streaming on Platinum Heroes channel, I set up a new profile in Streamlabs in OBS, which means that the streaming settings I had before on another profile do not get saved, and for some reason the default are not the best streaming quality that it can be. I don't know why. Maybe there's a way to fix that. I haven't looked, but I don't know. However, guys, to the proxy and for the apologies, cheers. Okay, we've got 3 racks Reaper. Technically, this both is and isn't a proxy. maple syrup, it gets me in the back of my throat every time. I can't talk. Okay. Let's try and get back to normal. I apologize again, guys. That was not what I was hoping for. But what I am hoping for is this response from DeathIsAwe. The bunkers, very well placed. You can try and jump past them, but there's 2 of them, a marine in each, going for a reactor. He's got a factory with a tech lab. He needs to start a cycle. No, not a seed. Hellbat. Yeah, actually, that might be better for a platinum player. But these Reapers now found the sweet spot. Now we're building double marines at a time. He is not yet supply blocked. The Reaper's now just going to go to town, but I think this is a really good spot for BadNikton. DeathIsAwe may hold, but at what cost? This Reaper might go down. Yes. Okay, Hellion's now out. The Reaper's going to try come in. They're going to be able to snipe it. The Hellions can't go into bunkers, my friend. No, this is not good. The SCV's not mining. The Reaper's going to town on this factory. The factory going to try and get repaired, but the Reapers just kill the SCVs. Reaper's streaming across the map, trying to build up a marine count here. He's now got 6 out against the 5 Hellions. Oh, but so many SCVs are going down. The amount of lost mining time. Now behind this, BadNikton is making up so much money. So who is this hurting more, him or me? I don't know. The Reaper's just going to ring around the rosy, and they're going to try and go for more SCVs, but one of them gets surrounded. More SCVs falling, more lost mining time. But behind this, 1,000 minerals banked up. BadNikton just microing way too much. And at the end of the day, I actually think DeathIsAwe is a bit ahead. Because at this point, Reapers don't scale well against what DeathIsAwe has. He's got Hellions. He saved the factory. And BadNikton's still not transitioned. 1,100 minerals. With all these cheeses. Yeah, that's true. Last game started with a cheese too. And it went for 40 minutes. Okay. And I'm keeping a close eye on that drop frames. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. Well, here we go, guys. Now, it is nice, is BadNikton has forced DeathIsAwe to 1 base. But DeathIsAwe's production is really good, and it's still just Reapers. The Reaper's gonna hop up, but oh no, they're gonna be annoying. They're gonna get a couple of SCVs, but at the cost of all but 1. Oh, does he die? And now, BadNikton is rallying Marines across. No, don't build the CC in your main. No. Yes, while we wait, guys, please use the Matcherino code. Please go contribute to the prize pool. Do some quests. We're at almost $140. Remember our stretch goals. We want to get that up to 200 if we can. We want to get that with these players. Remember, if it's 200, it's $150 for the top 4 and $50 for 5th through 8th. 250, it goes up to 175 for the top 4, 75 for 5th through 8th. And if we get up to even 300, that is $200 to 1st through 4th place players and 100 for 5th through 8th. Please remember to go and do it. Please go and use the Matcherino code. Remember to sign in. I'll play a video a little later on how to do it, just in case you don't know. Beacon on a chair MC. We will make sure you're taken care of. One of our lovely admins, Javader or Papa Panda. We'll go, okay. BadNikton. He's sending the scouting barracks. It pains me. It's not a bad move. But now we have a drop getting ready to come. Are we? Do we? Are we dropping? Okay, we're loading up the tanks. Is the barracks gonna see? The barracks does see, but BadNikton didn't have the barracks selected the whole time. I don't know if he saw it on the minimap. We'll see. It's not looking like it. His army is not moving up into the main. It's not getting ready. Barracks going to scout. See that the Marines are here, but there are no tanks. Where are the tanks? Where be tanks? But he did see that there is no low ground command center complete. BadNikton's is now on location. But I don't know if it's gonna matter. The drop is here. DeathIsAwe has the 2 siege tanks loaded up and ready to go. Marines here to help defend too. The medevacs, one of the medevacs does go down to these Vikings. The tank of BadNikton in a great position. Both the medevacs have been taken out, so this army is able to stay here and play. The Marines just going to go out and see the siege tank is there. Now this siege tank is out of range of this siege tank. The Vikings look like they're going to land on top of the siege tanks. The Marines trying to do their best, not on sieging the siege tanks as DeathIsAwe. The siege tanks will be able to clean everything up. Vikings killing it all. And some good damage, some good loss. Oh, the SCVs haven't been mining again this whole time. Oh, and BadNikton's now going to be able to almost surpass DeathIsAwe in that time. Okay, so it is Bio, back on the side of DeathIsAwe. And at 10 minutes, we finally have both players on 2 bases. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, so here we go. Meal's loaded up. They are mining the day away. SCV just gonna get his little mineral patch. BadNikton putting units in both bases. Very smart to help defend. The Vikings still landed, it appears. The drop going to be able to take both of them out. And another siege tank gonna come in here. This drop gonna try and get damage done. DeathIsAwe appears to just want to take it away though, and make it last for another day. DeathIsAwe is ahead in economy / workers, very much ahead on supply. But the longer he could honestly push. He has Stimpack. He has not started combat shields. He has the air superiority. He has a Raven with full energy, so could go and disable this. He could go and take out the natural here if he wanted, if he really wanted. The longer he waits, the better this is for BadNikton, who's now going mech, getting the 3rd CC, and getting lots of tanks. The drop coming back in, going to be able to kill this base. No cancel. That's a full-on kill. Vikings coming back in, Stin Marines going, and the medevac will do. But that was a nice kill. That was a nice kill. Guys, I am not a Terran expert, but something tells me LOL, 2 Rex Reaper, huh? Never mind. What? I am... This series has hurt me in ways that I'll never be able to recover from. Now, this push looks very scary, but I trust neither of these players to successfully take this engagement that is about to happen. So I don't know what's about to happen, because we have 6 Vikings on either side, 5 tanks to 7, favor of BadNikton, 24 Marines to 0, 2 Hellions to 1, and 1 Raven to 0. So the advantage, on paper, is in DeathIsAwe, but he is now loading up a medevac, which I do not trust him to do. He is now sitting here, which is much better for BadNikton. He scans and sees sieged up siege tank. We'll siege up his siege tanks farther away, but kill the Hellions. And now we sit here and wait. The code is Platinum Heroes IV on the chair MC. Oh, thanks, Juvader's got it. Now the Viking advantage does go to BadNikton, but the Marines can help support if the Vikings come in range. But the Marines typically like to go in range with siege tank. Now DeathIsAwe backs off because he wisely recognizes that you can't push into this. The trifecta of tanks with the 2 supports. This base now underway, so DeathIsAwe going to continue his economic advantage. But now a 3rd base is on location for BadNikton, who is now getting another starport. Good. Both players, for the most part, spending their money, so very good, very good, very good. Very good. Getting 2 more starports, so we're going into Sky turn hopefully much earlier. Guys, we're already 15 minutes. This is going to be another 30-minute game. I swear, if DeathIsAwe wins this, if he doesn't win in the next 5 minutes, I'm cheering for BadNikton. I believe DeathIsAwe deserves to win this game. But if he does not win in the next 5 minutes, I'm cheering for BadNikton, so we don't have to watch another 30-minute TvT. Okay. Okay. Back to this. Back to this. The Viking production is very good here for BadNikton. Both players getting more command centers. Very good. DeathIsAwe getting it on location. He recognizes the advantage he has in the control. Another scouting barracks going to give his life for ire just to see the Viking count of DeathIsAwe. Not horrible information to have. No upgrades for either player. Do we even have upgrading buildings that allow for upgrades? No e-base. 1 armory. It just completed, so it is possible. We are getting blue flame. Scan going down does see that these tanks have still yet to move. The Viking count is still in favor of BadNikton. He does invest a lot into that Viking count. But this 3rd base is very exposed. And DeathIsAwe has a big chance here. And he scans, sees nothing there, and he's just going to move in here, and this is huge. He could have even moved forward a little bit, but the tank's getting in range. The Viking count is in BadNikton's favor, but the shots got off first for DeathIsAwe, and with the Marine support, it's close enough that it's going to be able to help. The Vikings now going to shell away at this command center. Will it be able to go? Will the SCVs be able to repair it in time? The SCVs just sitting there, not repairing. The Vikings coming in to help defend. It's not burning. It's almost burning. It's smoking. But the Vikings now just going to chase and shoo this away. 5 SCVs going down and a lot of delayed mining, nearly taking the 3rd CC. And DeathIsAwe is just going to retreat back to his side of the map. And we continue. Nope, he's going back. He's going back. The F2 is real. Okay. These tanks have been given earthquake-resistant pilings driven into the ground and connected to them so that they do not move. So they are there to stay. Another scan, the counter scan. Why is BadNikton red this time? Not orange. I don't know. This... The stem into the bajillion tanks. Before that fight, DeathIsAwe had a 30 to 40 supply lead. Okay. Scans. See the army. I think we've got... DeathIsAwe has gone up to 4 orbitals in this game. I am very impressed. He was on 3 for 25 minutes last game. Already at 18 minutes, he's on 4. So he's recognized how to get better economy. He does have 1-1. 6/7 of the way done. 6/7 of the way done. So this is good. Oh. TvT. This is why I play Protest, guys. Alright, the third base is yet again under threat. The siege tanks are gonna move in. Siege up. SUVs will fall, and this time the CC will die. 26 Vikings, 25-19 in favor of BadNikton. The Viking War! Oh, you don't want to do that without Marine support! What do you have less? The Vikings trying to move it. Oh, nice shot. Gets one of them. Oh! Almost loses another one. Five difference. If the Marines are able to fight with this, that'd be great. BadNikton down to 2 bases. He doesn't have. He never started. He's never started combat shields. Stifle, is that you? Yep. Oh my gosh, we have a tank flank. Oh, this is where you stim an attack. No. You're still gonna be okay, I think. Yeah, you're gonna take a. Oh, and the tank's retreating. Oh my. Okay, he's maxed out. He's maxed out. Oh my gosh, these tanks moved. They moved right here. Why are there SCVs over here? Is he sacking them one by one? The SCVs go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. The workers go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. The workers go marching one by one to lose their life for ire. And they all go marching down into the submarine to get killed by BadNikton. Boom, 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 boom. 30 seconds drag on one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. DeathIsAwe is making me think of Death Aura. It makes me think of that map that's confusing. I feel like I've done it multiple times. And BadNikton is here to try and kill him. But Viking count is ridiculous. 24 on the map to 19 now. But the 4th base now will die by DeathIsAwe. Hurrah. BadNikton killed it so ruthlessly. Hurrah, hurrah. Viking War commencing again. Marines try to reinforce, but they all get blown to shreds by these tanks. And now the Viking warrior goes to BadNikton. Thank you for coming to my concert. I mean, yeah, he lost 15 SUVs, but it's 59-38. He's had 1,000 more resources a minute for ages. DeathIsAwe's bank is humongous. But he's only on 4 barracks and 3 starports. Gosh. Why is this game so even? Is this base done? This base is done. What's it turning into a planetary? Okay. Okay. 2-2, 5-7's done. There's a lot of things Death should do. Beacon on an armchair MC. It's just that over and over. They're just like, I'll kill 3 of your Vikings, you kill 3 of my Vikings, and then we'll just back off for a bit. And then we'll come back together, and you'll kill 3 of my Vikings, I'll kill 3 of your Vikings. Now he is building 6 Vikings at a time, which is actually starting to dent his money. And will eventually give him a lead in terms of Vikings, which I think he now finally has. No, it's even. But y'all ever heard of this thing called a Liberator? How do you get so many SCVs? I guess you could sneak them down. Okay, so he's mining from there. You need more gas, dude. You guys ever heard of this thing called a Liberator? It's actually great at dealing with tanks. Also Marauders. They don't just die in one shot. They actually take a few hits. Okay. Okay, the Viking War finally won by DeathIsAwe. He has 86 supply ahead. Okay, now just 80. One Viking lands. One at a time. The Vikings land one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. The Vikings are landing one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. They're also marching one by one, so BadNikton can. What am I watching? What am I watching? Is this it? Oh, guys, this might be it. Is there anything at home? There's nothing at home. The Marines are chasing. The final siege tanks are going down. Technically, there's 2 else somewhere. But the Vikings are coming in. DeathIsAwe might do it, and we might, after 25 minutes, go to a flippin' game 3. Such overstim where these 2 tanks, they are going to kill every single Marine. Okay, no, the Vikings are just going to come and land on them. Okay. Dang it. We have to do another one. I will introduce them. In the bottom left of Eternal Empire. Oh, heavens. It is BadNikton. These players choosing yet again to pick different colors. I can't remember. In the upper right, in the red, it is DeathIsAwe. DeathIsAwe from Valid G Gaming. Or Validity Gaming. And BadNikton from Born Gosu. I couldn't remember which Gosu it was. Okay. It's the one base play again. If it's the drop again, I am shooting this man. It better be just the one base all in with tanks and liberators. It better bloody be that. Or so help me, I'm shooting him. With Marines. I will 1v1 him in a TvT and win in the first 5 minutes. Go away, please, for the SCV. Some playful banter. The first scan shows it's a factory, shows the gas income. He knows what's coming. He knows it's not some cheeky 3 racks Reaper shenanigans, so he doesn't have to cancel this command center. Why would you scan? I thought okay, no, you hadn't scouted, but Platinum players. Winter thinks that Platinum Zergs are the issue, but no, it is Platinum Terrans. It's Platinum Terrans. Okay. Back to base. So DeathIsAwe responding appropriately. Okay. So there are tanks. But there was tanks last time. If it's a medevac. Is it a medevac? Liberator, 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 Liberator. No. Okay, he's dropping again. Well, let's hope he can get more damage done this time. Maybe win the game. At this point, I don't care. I just want one of them to do it. I just, guys, I'm a Protoss player. There's only so much I can talk about in TvT. Only so much. Only so much I can talk about. Do I have any stories? Let's think about stories. I can tell you guys funny facts about Canada. So first of all, in Canada, we are taught that the Earth is flat. And these people, we're taught that the Earth is flat. Why do we believe this? Because we're too sleeped up on maple syrup. Because when we come into school every day, we have to drink a cup of maple syrup. Now, it can be throughout the day, but we have to start to, we can't go and learn anything until we've drank it. And at first, that's pretty fun, but eventually you just get so bored that you just learn to chug that thing down and go to class. It's supposedly an effective technique, but since we learn about the Earth being flat, the double scan. Did he seriously bank up 2 scans? Okay, so he comes in here on top of this tank, but there's another tank. And he actually, okay, so this is a big difference from last time. Last time he kept both tanks alive. He wasn't able to keep either tank alive, and for a second I thought he was going to. But at least he did take out 2 tanks. He did take out both tanks with DeathIsAwe, which means that this game will be prolonged. And we have Marines with medevacs. You need to drop an auto turret, buddy. You need to drop. You have it selected. Drop tank. There you go. Okay. Now the auto turret will chase away the Marines. Another tank is out. Don't you dare siege it up. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Just gonna attack repair. Repair maybe. Did you lose any SCVs? Not a single SCV was played in the making of this attack. No SCVs were harmed in the making of this attack. Which means that his economy was not interrupted. Which means he can build his 3rd CC. He can add on 3 more barracks. He can do double Viking production. Does he have stim combat shields? Going for stim now. This is good. That was very good prep. A little sloppy on the target fire at times, but he was able to kill both tanks in time and hold. And then it was only those 2 Marines and 2 medevacs. And it was just annoying to deal with, but he got it. He got it. That was a good hold. That was a very good hold. BadNikton, again, put in a difficult situation. But he is a clever boy. And I have seen him do things with 2 tanks that I will be telling stories about for generations. But this guy, DeathIsAwe, he makes death in awe of him with how unwilling he is to die. Honestly, now that I think about it, both these players are deserving of winning this series. Just like between BTO, BTO, and gosh, what was the other dude's name? What was the other dude's name? It was Dino Kais. Hopefully I'm saying that right, Dino Kais. I apologize if I'm not. Both of you deserve to win that series. That was such a good series. I loved it. You guys played so well, responding to each other and tricking each other, and you both played phenomenal. And I was sorry to see you both see one of you get eliminated. But I'm very proud of you, Dino Kais, moving on, and I hope you do well in the rest of the tournament. Alright, as we approach the 8-minute mark, DeathIsAwe is yet again with a 40 supply lead, but that means nothing to BadNikton. He doesn't give no cares, no troubles, no regards for your preposterous supply lead. Which to whoever he says, actually, I'm just going to back off. Which means that DeathIsAwe, rather, whoo, 2k resources more a minute. His economy is just going to skyrocket. He is very supply blocked. Going to be adding on a a bunch more supply depots, and finish 1-1. Now, mech again versus bio again. Hey, DeathIsAwe remembered combat shields this time, and wow, combat shields 1-1 is lining up all together. Is this GSL? Dino Kaz? Okay, Dino Kaz. My apologies. I was thinking of like Kaiserbun when I saw the K-A-I-Z. So I was like, Kais, maybe? Kaiserbun? Dino Kaz. Good to know. Okay, so here we go. Scans. And no. DeathIsAwe. Don't do it. That is six. That is 8 tanks. No. Stop it. No. Scans and counter scans. Oh, isn't quite able to take out that tank. Dude. You need like a couple medevacs, my dude. Okay. That or to start using some interference matrix. What? If he doesn't want to be called DeathIsAwe, he shouldn't have named himself that. I will just say death. I apologize. Like that's there's no other way to say it. Okay, death. Death is... Don't you guys go sassing me in this TvT. You haven't been having a cast, okay? If I want to call him DeathIsAwe, I'm not gonna do it. Why? So we have a 5th base being added in here. We have Hellbat run by coming on in here at the 3rd base. DeathIsAwe. He takes a 4th base at the 12 o'clock position and a 5th base at the 6 o'clock position of his opponent. He will lose 12 workers, but will still have a 24 worker advantage. Losing only 12 there, not that big a deal. The Viking count is in favor of death. And this 3rd base is not going to happen. He loses 3 SUVs. Dare I look? Dare I look at the idle time? Oh, it's not as bad this time. Unfortunately, the planetary fortress did not succeed. The Vikings are now going to attempt to chase it down and destroy it. There is a singular SUV to repair. The Vikings are not responding. It appears they might be able to respond in time. And the command center down to 70. The SUV looking to give it the hug of life, and it will succeed. And he's building a planetary here. He's landed this base here and is turning it into a planetary as well. So he's going to use this as the central location. A scan to see the production, and it is triple reactored starport, 6 Vikings at a time. Death is just not willing to lose that Viking war. Honestly, I feel like winning the air war. Set maxed out. Has that ever worked? pro tip of the day. Don't run Marines into siege tanks unassisted. Okay. We've got 3-3 on the way. Very good. Good upgrades. +2 air attack. No upgrades on the side of BadNikton. He has 94 army supply. That is incredibly impressive on his, considering his economy. Look how much money he's banked up. What is your production rate? Okay, he's switching up his production. That's why he's banking up money. He's making sure everything is there. He's adding in widow memes. He's getting tech lab starports. He has a fusion core. He's gonna go for battle cruisers again. He's gonna try and go for battle cruisers. I don't know how successful he's gonna be this time. The Viking War has begun. There's nothing to help the Vikings on either side, so it's just it's just Viking v Viking, and okay, widow memes are coming in to help now. Widow Mine will take out one Viking. These Vikings now gonna fly over another one. It will not die. They're gonna fly over another couple. Some say Nick has never maxed out in his life. That's not true. I've seen it in this series. As we approach nearly 90 minutes in this series, we have triple BC production, adding on another couple starports to help try and win the air superiority. Now, if these BCs get out, Death has stopped building air units. Nope, we're in the round of 16. We're still here. We're still here. And we have 3 BC. BadNikton, you are looking in great position to win the air war. You've done so much with so little. Finally getting upgrades. The upgrades have to be the difference maker here. Scans, has he seen the battle? Okay, he sees the battle cruiser. He goes back into Viking production. Smart boy. And he finds an opening actually to go between the natural and the third. The tanks are going to siege up the Marines, right-clicking on that command center. It's just going to go down. Now, the battle cruisers and tanks have to try and re-engage here. Only 14 Vikings out. But with all that Marine support, as long as the Marines don't run into the siege tank fire, they're going to be good. The siege tank's too far back here. These siege tanks doing a good job zoning out, and the Marines stay back. Good. And this is a perfect decision for Death. He's now able to move his Marines to get on the production. There's too many Vikings for the battle cruisers to feel confident in engaging, and it's looking like Death is off. Finally, he's going to be able to press his advantage. He's on the production. Doesn't matter what BadNikton does. He's just going to go for the base raid. We're going to a base raid scenario. We might prevent this from going for like 20 minutes. The Marines just killing everything in the main. The base race has begun. We do have a command center started here. Death does see this. We have another SCV going to build a command center here. Both players with infinite amount of resources able to just drop command centers everywhere they so choose. There is this base here, planetary, with how much air is out. I don't think it really matters what it is. Gonna potentially be able to deny this upgrade if he's paying attention. Death attacking over here, killing everything. Gonna be able to take out this base. 13 seconds. Oh, this, I don't think it's gonna really matter, but like, it definitely helps. Yeah, no, the upgrade's gonna complete. Okay, this army coming in here to try and kill the command centers over here. BadNikton has killed this. SUV's going down on both sides. Somehow BadNikton still has an orbital somewhere that can scan. Where is that orbital that can scan? Was that him or was that Death? It must have been Death. It looked like a scan from BadNikton. But this orbital will go down. The tanks shelling away. But yeah, I mean, we're still building Marines. I mean, if the Marines just run into these tanks, yeah, they have 3-3 against 0-0, but it's That's enough tanks where the upgrades don't matter. Okay. It's looking like we might finally... Is this the last building? What are the buildings? We've got one refinery and one command center. Command center. It falls. Kaboom. There's another one trying to go down here, but the Marines spot it and kill it before it has anything to do. What is the worker count? BadNikton has 0 workers. He can't build a single more thing. This refinery is all he has left. BadNikton is out. He's trying to kill. He's trying to distract the army. But DeathIsAwe has taken it. He's done the reverse sweep. He's not rebuilt his base, and the final thing has been revealed. Death, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.